We did it. We got a brand new camera. We're now using the Elgato face cam compared to the old Logitech C920. I apologize if the video seems a little bit off. I have not had a chance to optimize the graphics. I don't know, what do you call it? The settings? I haven't had a chance to optimize the settings because I just got it yesterday and I needed to get a video out today. So if it's like weird looking, let me know what you think. It looks fine to me in OBS, but you might be like, Nick, it looks really weird, it looks really off. Just let me know in the comments below if the camera looks okay, how the audio is. I have a different setup entirely. I'm using a new audio software, so if it sounds off, if it's too loud, you don't hear the music, just tell me and I will have it fixed for next time. But yeah, that's this intro. Hey everybody, Nick from TCG, and today we're going to be looking at Eternatus, mostly because I'm sick of Mew on the ladder, and we're going to play a dark deck to try to deal with it. Now, Eternatus does have its share of problems. It's really hurt by things like Path of the Peak, and it can be hurt by things like energy problems or just general clunkiness at times because you run so many Pokemon and you don't have that many energy, so you have all these Pokemon on the bench, but you can't really attach energies to all of them, so it's easy to get boss stalled, stuff like that. But, well, you know what? Let's take a look at the deck list. Eternatus V, nothing really special. Power Accelerator lets us accelerate a dark energy from our hand to one of our bench Pokemon. That's cool. We really want to look at Eternatus VMAX with the Eternal Zone ability, which lets us have up to 8 dark-type Pokemon on our bench. Really cool. 340 health is enormous. It's the most health of any Pokemon in the entire game. Dread End, a dark and a colorless. It does 30 damage times the number of dark Pokemon we have in play. So we can have up to 9, including the active Eternatus VMAX. And 9 times 30 is 270. So we're hitting for a lot of damage. We can't really exceed it. Even if we added Vitality Band, we're still only doing 280, and that doesn't change any of our math, right? So we're still two-shotting any VMAX, and that's not weak to dark, and we're still one-shotting things that are weak to dark, so the 10 damage doesn't really matter. Galarian Moltres is going to help us accelerate energies, and then we can use Energy Switch to move the energy from the Galarian Moltres to one of our other Pokemon that we want to attack with or maybe even retreat with. But retreating shouldn't be an issue because we run 2 copies of Air Balloon. Now, I know what you're saying, Nick, you have 8 Pokemon on the bench. What if your opponent benches up something that doesn't have an Air Balloon? Well, that's where the Shopping Center comes in. We can remove a tool from one of our Pokemon to put it back into our hands so we can play it to something else. So if we do have, let's say, a Crobat with an Air Balloon attached, and my opponent's like, you know what, we're going to boss your Umbreon because it doesn't have an Air Balloon and I need to stall for a turn. We can Shopping Center the Air Balloon off of our Crobat and then put it onto our Umbreon to get a free retreat. So I kind of like that, and it's really nice for being able to move around Pokemon a little bit more freely. We do have 1 copy of Galarian Zigzagoon so that we can just ping something for that extra 10 damage. I don't think it matters too much. I don't even really know if we need this Scoop Up Net because it only applies when Zigzagoon's on the bench, but you never know. If we have a full bench and Zigzagoon's on there, we can scoop it up to play down a different Pokemon like a Crobat where we can draw extra cards. That's pretty much the deck, right? We have all our Pokemon Search, Evolution Incense, Great Ball, Quick Ball to help get Pokemon easily. Dyna Hill is something decent so that Pokemon can't be healed. Training Court to get those dark energies back from our discard pile so that we can attach them to another Pokemon. And then we have our normal draw supporters, Boss, Marnie, Research. Tool Jammer is really nice for shutting down things that have its own Air Balloon or maybe its own Vitality Band, something like that. And then we just have a couple of Capture Energies, Hiding Dark Energies, Extra Retreat, and then our basic Dark Energies. I don't know if we need this many energies, right? We could probably do without 1, but sometimes I feel like Eternatus doesn't, it kind of struggles with finding energies, and so we do have 1 copy of Energy Search with that, so maybe we don't need this many energies, but we're going to find out. Now, we are not running Hoopa, mostly because I don't have it, but also because, well, it's really kind of awkward with the 3 energies, and you can energy switch onto it and all that kind of stuff, but If this is the first time you're checking out the channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you giving it a try. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you never miss another video. Leaving a like and comment are the best way to tell YouTube this is a good video and other people should watch it. We win the coin flip. Our opponent has a Mew coin. They have the player's cut. I mean, this isn't terrible. Not a huge fan of this hand, but we got the Hiding Dark Energy, which is nice. They're playing Deoxys. So we'll get a Great Ball first because we have a higher chance of hitting something that we want. We get an Eternatus VMAX. I guess, just to get it. We'll Capture Energy for an Eternatus V. And they're just going to concede once they see the Eternatus. Okay, well. The Power of Dread End, I guess, gets people to scoop early. I mean, they're playing a Psychic deck, and they probably don't have the means to take big knockouts, which means they're going to really struggle with just one Eternatus VMAX. Now we lose the coin flip, so we'll see what happens here. Eternatus is not a bad deck, right? I mean, it suffers from the same issues as some other decks in the format, and then it's weak to Urshifu, and that's a really tough matchup, and it's really common. As you go to tournaments and more people are playing Mew, if Mew is half of the event, you have a pretty good chance of running into some Mews and having some pretty positive matchups. This time we do start the Eternatus V, which is pretty nice, and we have the Energy Search to go with it. So if we can draw into an energy, that would be really, really nice. And we're playing a Rapid Strike deck, and I don't like it. We'll get rid of the Umbreon, I guess. We'll get a Crobat. We'll do this. We'll go here. We will get rid of the Shopping Center. I guess we'll get the Zigzagoon, right? You might as well put this on. Try to draw an extra card. Well, Great Ball. We got the Eternatus VMAX for next turn. It's very nice. We can Moltres. We're just going to Power Accelerator. We'll go here. We'll kind of split that energy. Because now, if they do take a knockout on this somehow, I don't want to be stuck. They're going to research. That's kind of why I didn't Marnie, because they didn't do anything last turn, and I didn't want to, give them fresh cards. I want to force them to use their supporter. So I could have Marnied. Didn't really see the need. It is confirmed to be Rapid Strike Urshifu. Not great for us. Well, VMAX, get some more space on the bench. We'll get another Eternatus VMAX. We only have two, so we prized one. We'll go ahead and draw 5 cards. Very nice. Good chance that we hit an energy. We do. Let's go ahead and Great Ball. We'll get an Umbreon. Sure, just get it out. And I really wish we had a Boss's Orders here. But we don't, so. So now all they need is a tower, an energy, and an Urshifu VMAX, and they can knock us out. Galarian will do 3 100 damage, which is the perfect amount for them to... But now they can't retreat unless they have a switch or a rope or an air balloon. Because they can't attach 2 energies. I guess technically they could Raihan. But no, they're going to research. They could Raihan. That might have been... I guess I don't know what's in their hand. They didn't have the right energy. And they concede. Oh my goodness, they bricked so hard. Let's do one more game. Those games were a little bit quick. Our opponents conceded pretty fast. So we'll try one more, see if we can hit a Psychic deck. We can see if we can hit a Mew. We're going to go Tails. We do win the coin flip. Beautiful. We do want to go first. We have so many evolution Pokemon that how could we not? We do take a mulligan. It's unfortunate. So anytime we take a mulligan, our opponent gets to draw an extra card after they set up. But we got the Eternatus this time. We got the energy. That's not bad. We don't want to start the Zigzagoon because we can't use its ability. And since we might be playing Mew. We can put damage onto the Genesect. It doesn't really matter. We'll capture energy. I think we go Eternatus. We definitely don't want to go Crobat. How many Eternatus do we have? That's 3. So we prized 1. We did not prize any Vmaxes. We didn't prize any Umbreons. That's good to know. And now we'll draw 3 cards. A lot of energy, but that's okay. That's okay. Because now, at least we can guarantee an attack next turn. As long as we don't get... I mean, Mew doesn't really play Marnie. They got the Battle Pass, so they're going to get another Genesect. They might look for Meloetta, because they don't want to bench Mews. But eventually, they'll have to get a Mew. So there's the Meloetta, there's the Genesect. So we'll see what they can manage this time. We do have the boss to knock out this Meloetta. It's weak to dark. It's weak to dark. They failed the Cryptomatic. It's very nice to see. You got rid of a Tool Jammer. This is what we've been waiting for. Let's see what we can pull out of our butts. They get rid of a Power Tablet too. And what they have in their hand must be pretty important. They're going to go second, or I guess technically third Genesect. Now they use a Power Tablet. They're going to Sparkle. The question is, can they find a switch and an energy this turn? They need a switch out and another energy. They only get 1. They must be... That's kind of smart. You don't want to dig too hard and get too many energies, because now there's less of a chance that you find one when you draw it, since at least a Sparkle can only accelerate 1 to 2 different Pokemon. They find... Oh, God, that's an Air Balloon for sure. It's an Air Balloon or a Switch. Guaranteed. Oh. This is what I'm talking about. They go with the Mew. Mew has free retreat though, so if they fail to find another energy, they can leave the Mew. If they get the Mew, Mew has free retreat. They get the energy. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Alright, this is so stupid. This is going to do how much? It's going to do 140. No, not even. It's going to do 70. So it won't knock us out. That's the good thing. But it's still really stupid how they're able to do this much on turn 1. I mean, they have less than half the cards left in their deck. They have 28 cards left in their deck. Oh my god. I mean, they already sparkled. They already used attached for the turn, so they can't do more than 80 damage because of the Vitality Band. So, well, they're going to attack, hit for 80, 140. Where's the second one? How is it doing 140? This attack does 70 damage for each Fusion Strike energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Oh, because they used the 2 power tablets, duh. I mean, I guess. We'll Dire Flame Wings. Get that energy. We'll VMAX, because we don't really have a choice. VMAX here. Let's Great Ball. Okay. That's going to get knocked out this next turn, so might as well, I guess. Dark Energy's not bad. Now a Crobat would be great, or a top deck and an Energy Switch would be amazing. Unless they have another Sparkle, they can't attack this turn. So they have to have another Sparkle. Why would they? What am I even saying? Of course they have a Sparkle. And Techno Blast is going to do just enough. They have to have a second energy, though. But again, what are the odds that they don't just draw an energy or a Fog Crystal or something? So, they're going to Cram-O-Matic. If they hit this one, I'm going to be so mad. Of course they do. It's Mew. Of course they hit it. Why would they should just have everything? We should just give them everything. It's so, I hate it so much. I truly do. Fusion Strike is so powerful. If it was just Genesis, if all you have to do to make it not broken is Genesect can only be used once per turn, like Dire Flame Wings. Why can Dire Flame Wings be used once, but Genesect can be used 4 times? It seems crazy to me. But no, forget it. Let's just, give a free retreat. Draw as many cards as you want. Power tablets. You can't be targeted by abilities. Yeah, no, it all makes so much sense. It truly does. I get it. You have a resistance to fighting. Why doesn't Eternatus have a resistance to Psychic? Why doesn't Umbreon have a resistance to Psychic? Why doesn't Single Strike Urshifu have a resistance of some kind? It's just none of it. Like, every Psychic Pokemon gets a resistance to fighting, but Dark Pokemon don't get resistance to Psychic, even though they are literally immune to it. Don't get it. Do not get it. So we're obviously going to send up something that's not Eternatus VMAX in case we don't find what we're looking for, and we don't. They used a fair amount of switch options, so I could have attacked and knocked out that Mew, but let's see what they got. Can't Technoblast now. They can't Technoblast. They can't use Fusion Strike system. They don't have things like Marnie typically to put cards back into their deck. So they already went through 2 switches. They went through 3 Cram-O-Matics. So unless they have an Air Balloon, which their hand is big enough where they just might. And they have 14 cards left in deck. Let's see. They have 1 Fusion Strike energy left, which could be prize. Of what? Come on! Come on! This is a joke. This is a legitimate joke. Absolute joke. Never seen anything like this. All they need to do is boss up this Eternatus.
God is mocking me!
And they do it! They have it too! Are you... Oh, they boss up the Moltres. The Eternatus would have been better, because I'll take the KO, and then you just come back and take the KO next turn. Don't hit this Chromatic. That would be 3. You hit 3 of your 4 crams! Come on! Everything is going perfectly for this deck, and I'm getting garbage. This is so stupid. I'm legitimately getting mad, and I usually don't, but this is so stupid. That they can just draw and draw and draw. I just hit the halfway point and they have 5 cards left. I'm not really sure why they're still playing all these cards. Are they digging for power tablets? Are they not going to take this KO? Oh, they do. They have the power tablet. Well, we have the energy to attack. I have to, because I need Pokemon so that I can attack and do damage. I think this game is ridiculous. Maybe I could have won if I attacked with the Moltres. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. That's 420. That's enough to take the KO. Still haven't seen any energy switches. So that's a lot of fun. Which, if they're well playing, that means they have the boss in hand. So, cool, cool, cool. There, of course they do. I hate Mew so much, and I'll never play it. That's going to do it for us today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this enjoyable, a little bit informative. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all that fun stuff. Let me know in the comments how much you hate Mew. If it's like me, it is a ton. We may have been able to win if we attacked with the Moltres. If I didn't attach, I don't know. Because if I didn't attach elsewhere, then I wouldn't have been able to attack with the Eternatus after the Moltres got knocked out. So either way, I don't think we were really winning, but I don't actually remember the play exactly, but who knows, there's a chance that we made a mistake. Mew's just the worst. It has everything it could possibly ever want and more. Energy acceleration, free retreat, damage buffs, drawing cards, drawing a lot of cards, drawing cards. I mean, it has single prizes that can knock out 3 prizes, can copy any attack from other Fusion Strike Pokemon, and even though it has this Pokemon can't attack next turn because it has free retreat, just switch it to another one, and then for totally nothing, you don't need to discard energy, you don't need to have a switch or an air balloon. I've never seen a Mew that played 3 switches before, but apparently that one did. I'm a little bit salty about that game. I think Mew is just far too strong. It got way too much support, and that's gonna do it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.